How we living? How we feeling? Are we feeling good? Feeling great? I hope we feeling good, feeling great, being motivated. If you guys haven't already, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Hey, and just enjoy the ride. This is the man, the improvement coach, and you're in my world of creativity, mindset, motivation, skill set, mentorship, the whole 9 yards, man. Hey, everybody out here, amongst me out here today, is energizing me right now. You know, it's all about energy, man. You know, look at the teenagers out here. I suppose they're teenagers. They're in high school. You know, you never know. But nevertheless, they're teenagers and they're experiencing their prom. Looks like, you know, they're out here getting some photos in, and it's a beautiful thing. You know, the thing about it, I can remember being in their age. I remember being in high school. And I remember being in high school, cutting up, not really doing what I was supposed to be doing. And I remember, like, you know, my parents used to tell me, like, you know, like, be mindful of these years, man, because once you grow older, get out of this house and become an adult, you're gonna long for the years that you was in school. And I was like, man, miss me with that. Man, damn if they weren't lying, man. I look back and I just like get motivated and inspired by just a lot of the kids out here that's just living out their best life in high school, man. In this generation. In this generation, man, they got the world at their fingertips. They can be a TikTok star right now. Back when I was in high school, we didn't even have any of these outlets, you know, like YouTube, social media, anything like that, man. We had to work, you know, in different ways. We had outlets, man, but now I think the opportunities are just limitless right now, man. So yeah, it's all about energy today. Today, you know, this episode is really about energy. That's basically what it is, man. Yeah. Okay, we're back to automatic, man. I had it in manual, but now I'm in automatic. And I just want to check out and see, you know, how the focus is. Sometimes the focus can be in and out. Like I said, I'm trying to have this whole artistic expression thing added into this channel, man, and that's what I'm doing. Yo, check this out. We're on location. On location right now, right? Let me see if I can brighten it up for you guys. What's up, man? I thought you looked familiar. That water is cold. That water is cold. What's up, G?
What's up, man?
I'm like, man.
I knew, yeah.
I'm like, what's good, man?
What's up, man?
Chilling, man. Like,
I just out here relaxing.
I see you got the go juice over there, man.
Oh, yeah, no.
Just the fitness juicing stuff,
Yeah. I was watching some of your videos and everything like that, so I was imitating a lot of them. So I was like, you had stopped for a minute, so I was like,
man, you know how it is, man. Like, I picked up a couple of jobs when COVID hit. So you know when COVID, the real deal had to kick in to pay the bills.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Well, no, I think I was talking about that with my mom and everything. So man. It's good that you staying up. I saw you earlier. And I was like, that dude. I knew it was you.
Man, I'm trying, man. It's like
the date. You look good, man.
I'll say it to you, man. You look like you probably get out here and get some push-ups in.
I'm saying, I'm like, no, seriously, like, you know, I told you I do the martial arts, so, you know, my next step right now, I'm thinking about trying to collaborate and do my own shit. I was trying to make my own movies and everything like that, as far as that. So, I'm just trying to collaborate. Right now, like you said, I'm taking a whole bunch of tests right now for my job. So that's why right now I haven't been really doing anything. I just been focusing on that. But you know, my agent and everything. I had to talk with her about that. So
man, I know for a fact you'll be able to doggone blow it up. Like, you just got, like, for real, man. You got the look. You got like the martial arts. Why not, man? YouTube channel, man. I watch people, and this is the advice that I had to because I really sat with this. I was like, how do people kind of like get that thing to kind of get over their hump? you know, subscribers and stuff.
Consistency.
And that's what everybody says.
Because it doesn't even matter how you start or whatever. You know, you got the first step, got the camera, do your thing. Because then it's like, okay, it didn't work this way, but then now you're starting to come up with all these ideas and everything like that. Like, there's a lot of shit I didn't even post on Instagram. I kept the work. We was doing choreographing and everything, and I was choreographing it. But I didn't like how it looked, so I didn't post it. I kept going, we kept
in the
over
archive.
and over. And now I done, boosted up somebody else's ego and got them doing it now.
So wait a minute, hold on. So you started it, but then got somebody else and stuff.
Yeah, now he's posting more of his stuff on Instagram. He's already a sensation, but he's like already now he's doing more kung fu stuff and everything like that, and it's just motivated everybody to start filming. Like, just put your stuff out there, man. Like, don't even care. You see, you know what I'm saying? I mean, once you build a brand for yourself, social media has just made it easier for everybody now. You don't have to go auditions or anything anymore, and you still do, but at the same time, you have your own stuff going on. You know, build the name for yourself. That's all. Right now, it's all about brand. You gotta keep pushing. You can't, you might have a downtime, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with having a downtime.
Right.
You gotta keep. This is something you want to do. So
you got the nail hit right on the head, man. Yeah. It's like consistency, man. I'm like, shoot,
that's the word of the year, consistency. Because I mean, anybody can start something, but then I had a problem with that. I started stuff and never finished it. So this is about the only time now I started. I'm in my 40s, trying to, stay consistent with what I got going on.
But the 40s is the 20s.
It is. I actually feel better now than I did in my 20s, and that's crazy.
Yeah, man. Like we kind of look at like we in this time bubble.
No,
it's only for the 20
not.
year old.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. It's totally. Yeah, it's not. The rules gonna. When your mind, when you think outside the box, that rules don't apply to you anymore. And you're on a different time scale.
And you are artistically creative.
Yeah.
So it's like with me, because I was always an artist, like an illustrator, growing up. And I was like, it's more of a youthful persona. Like most people that's like artistic, whether they're film, videography, illustrator, they're more like childlike because the imagination is always turned on.
They got a young, they have an old soul, but they have a young spirit.
Exactly.
And that's what that's how I tell myself, because I know, I can relate to a lot of the young kids, but then I can have an adult conversation with somebody that's my age and older.
Yeah. You lived it, man. I'm just trying to get some stuff out here now, man. You still got your IG?
Yeah.
What is it again?
It's AC Smiley, but I have two.
Yeah, I see you on both of them sometimes. I haven't seen you on in a while. You still posting?
Yeah, no, I post every now and then, but see, I'm trying to get a little bit more creative with my posts. Yeah, I do. Somebody else, and you could have been like, man, look at this nigga here.
I know you, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's cool. It's cool. I'm not.
Like we both like.
If it's somebody else, I'm like, yo, what's going on and how's it?
Nah, man, it's all love over here, man. I'm out here trying to just grow and expand and just connect with the people. I was just talking over there.
That's what it is.
Man.
That's how.
You guys really set me off. You don't even realize.
When we was doing the play?
Don't even realize it. Y'all the one that set me off because that was my transition out of the Army.
Oh.
I had just got out like a month before that. So I was fresh.
I remember that.
So it's so I had to kind of detox. So that was getting up with Ron. Me and Ron, of course, we grew up together since we was in. But that was like a detox away from the military because I've done it so long.
The lifestyle.
Yeah.
You doing a certain particular thing for a while, and then you see everybody in uniform and everything, but then you come here and you have to adjust. And that's real, man. Some people need therapy for that. So that's real. It's not. It ain't nothing to mess around with.
Actually, when I was going through my therapy and stuff, my therapist actually was recommending it.
Yeah.
So she was like, "Who were you before the military?" I was like, "Well, I was an artist." She's like, You ever thought about doing stage plays to get back to the artist that was like who you are before?
Whoever, they're absolutely right, because the thing is, you get stuck. That's even like that when people working in these regular jobs. They get stuck in a trance because they think this is all they got.
Exactly.
And then when they lose a job or they lose or something changes in their life, they don't know how to adjust.
Right, man.
So you don't know how to even go with the time. You need that. I mean, people overlook it, but therapy is much needed. So you need somebody to tell you, hey, you have to come into this world like this now. After you've been knowing something for so long.
Yep.
Man, that's.
And the thing,
how you make the, how you make the,
the mind and stuff, man, is like one of them things that where we kind of like, it's a game of subtleties where you kind of like start to identify with your profession to the point where you kind of lose yourself. And that's kind of like with the conversation I was having when I was in therapy, where I was like, man, like I need to stop identifying as that, you know, and then get back to who I was, because I was like, when I came home, it was like it was tough for me to fit in, man. I had to like kind of fit in. Yeah, I understand. Hey, man, it was good seeing you, brother. Yeah, I definitely.
I'm not asking.
Yeah,
that's all good, man. It's a beautiful day, man. Taking in the sights, chopping up with people. There's a lot of scenery and beauty to like take in, man, and just
do what you got to do to
just vlogging, man. Today is like that, just kind of like a day to vlog. I want to try. Why gotta do one or the other?
Why limit yourself? I work for Delta as a mechanic. I do my martial arts. I dance, and I do the acting.
So you
the fuck, people like, oh, just focus on one thing. But Steve Harvey ain't focusing on one thing. The people that make the money, it's funny how they talk to people like me and you.
Yeah.
Oh, just stay on this one road.
Yeah.
But people that's making money, oh, that's them. They can make, they can do that.
Yeah.
They can make the adjustments. But us, the other people, we gotta just stay like.
Stay in your lane, man.
Focus,
like
you gotta focus just on that. Boy, we can't do anything outside of that. Crazy. See how we do to each other? We hurt each other every time.
Keep pressing on, brother. What was your IG again?
Oh, AC_Smiley.
AC_Smiley, man. Y'all rock with him, man. This guy's he'll whoop your ass. Don't let it fool you. AC, the ones and twos. Hey, man, it was good seeing you, man.
Brother.
Hey, man, take it easy, brother.
Man, keep it up, man. I'm gonna look out for you.
Ran into my main man. We was in a play together a couple of years ago. And man, I'm gonna tell you something, man. That man is hilarious. You heard what he said, man. He met his agent at the play. So for those of you who are trying to break in the industry or you're trying to do something, man, just keep going. Just stay the course, man. You don't know who's in the audience checking you out. Have that conversation, even if it's that uncomfortable conversation. It's always good to have it, because you just never know, man. We're all out here to just to energize one another, man. Energize each other to just make it to the next level, man. That's basically what it is. Just thinking back, man, I remember like when I got out the army, I went and talked to my, hey, how you doing? Right. Went to talk to my therapist, right? And I remember she was asking me like, what are your hobbies? T-Walt, what do you like to do? Because you've been a soldier for quite some time, and I understand that you made that a career, but you can't really identify yourself as just strictly a soldier 100% of the time. So what is it that you like to do for fun? And I was like, thought about it. I was like, man, it's a good question. It's not drink, because I don't drink no more. It's not smoke. I don't smoke. I don't really go out like that anymore. I go out, but not like I used to. I used to always be out in the streets, y'all. When I say out, I mean out. I thought about it and I said, like when I was growing up, I was always into art. Like at what age? Like 8, 9 years old is when I started to pick up the pen and sketch. And I remember I was like quite good at it during that time frame without really just getting taught. I was just naturally good at art, and then everything else from 1989 to 1990 all the way up to now was just repetition, just burning in reps, and I just got so good at it. But it was just a talent and a passion of mine. She's like, well, you should tap back into like something artistic. And there's a lot of artistic elements out here in Atlanta, you know, that you can do. It can be film industry, it can be, and I like, aha, it clicked because I had a buddy, my buddy Ron, shout out to Ron English, who really helped me. Probably don't even know this, but he helped me with my transition from the Army, because he introduced me to the director of a stage play he was doing, and they brought me on to the stage play. And I had a role, y'all. I was a soldier. Don't get me wrong, I played a soldier in that stage play, but I had lines and everything. So I had to do scene studies, script analysis, and all this stuff. You know, my buddy Ron, he was teaching me this on having, like, I was going to classes and stuff after work and during the week and everything on script analysis, scene study, and I was tapping back to my artistic side, and it was helping me. It was helping me in the name of therapy. And the thing about it, we don't even realize how much therapy actually helps us. There's a stigma and connotation with therapy because a lot of people like to, they're like, yo man, I can figure this out on my own, or, you know, especially us men, we like to bottle this stuff up. And me being me, guess what? I had plenty years of practice of just bottling that stuff up, man. I wasn't expressing nothing. I was like, man, I'm good. I'm great. You know, matter of fact, let me inspire and motivate the others. That was my claim to fame. My love language is service, so it's easy for me to just be service oriented. You know, hence the military. I mean, that's why I was like because I was so into the Army, just being a soldier, because it's a selfless service organization. And my love language is service already. Nothing really seemed like a chore. I'm like, man, look, this is for me. But then when I come back to Atlanta, I had to kind of like digress and do a detox and just get back to who Tori was, who T. Walton was. You know, I became a fitness instructor because I have a passion into helping people through incorporating my Gladiator School boot camp program regimen, which you guys need to check out, Gladiator School. But anyway, you know, the fitness thing was like something that I tapped into as an entrepreneur, man. And here we are today. So I have an artistic expression element to me because that's my origin. That's who I was at the onset, way back long before I even put on the uniform and boots. I was an artist as a kid. And I still am an artist right now. And you know, that's okay, you know, because I kind of stepped away from that for years and replaced it with being a service member. You know, now don't get me wrong, I don't have no regrets, but I will say it's very important to get back to just being who you are at the core, because we have, let's go, man, we have archetypes, right? We have 4 archetypes, you know, and one of the archetypes is a persona. And a lot of times we have these connotations to where we pick up a persona to where we not really being ourselves. We hide behind the mask, so to speak. We hide behind that mask because we're trying to fit in to what society says is right and what's normal. You know, especially that's the way I looked at it coming from the military. You don't want to be judged with, he was over in Iraq, he might have PTSD, so therefore we need to not be around him, not associate nothing with him. So I bottled all that stuff up. But what tends to happen, man, you can only put on a persona, you can only wear that mask for so long until it comes out. It's gonna come out in some type of behavior or something, some emotion. And a lot of times for men, for fellas, take note, the emotion that it kind of comes out with us is anger. And that's not good, especially in relationships. Being that angry guy. I was that angry guy. It's something I had to face. And that's when the self-reflection and the meditation and stuff comes in, that then getting back to your origin, which for me was art. And I noticed when I got back to myself, it was easing my anxiety, because I was allowed to express myself in solitude, so that way I can really recharge to get back out into being stimulated and energized by other people. So yeah, you know, and that's pretty much it, man. Like I said, again, today is all about energy. It's all about just like being your best version of yourself, getting out, accomplishing the goals, man, accomplishing the mission, helping other people, energizing other people, man. So